So today we are going to start with scripts in HTML. I will share screen with you. So here we have to start with HTML scripts. As we had an overview of what is script tag while learning about the basic elements in HTML, we had come across style tag and script tag. The script tag was under the section head tag. So script tags can be used in head section. This example I had explained you before also. Today also I'll just revise it. So HTML pages with scripts are used to make them more dynamic and interactive. More dynamic and interactive, like the HTMLs, the documents which we have seen till now were static. Static means whatever I have entered, it only displays text. Nothing is shown in there. So if I want to show a message which pops up in different window, or if I want to display a clock which continuously changes, so that is dynamic. The thing which changes, that is dynamic. So script tags helps us to make the static HTML, which is constant, which doesn't change, static HTML, dynamic and even more interactive. So one of the script is VB script and another most commonly used is JavaScript. In our syllabus, we have to do VB script. VB script is given in detail, but VB script is no longer used because this is an obsolete technology. Currently, JavaScript is in use. So what are scripts? Scripts, the program, the instructions which is read by different program is known as scripts. For example, I am writing the VB script in HTML program. So this VB script is read by another program. This VB script is used in different program. So that is known as scripts. So the definition for VB script is in computer programming, a script is a program or sequence of instructions. The program which we write, for example C++, they are nothing but instructions, you can say. They are instructions given to the computer. So that is what script is, also a program, or it is a sequence of instructions that is interpreted or carried out by another program. Okay. So this script is carried out by HTML code. So this is known as scripts. Now VB script. Let us see what's written here about VB script. Microsoft Visual Basic Scripting Edition. This means VB script. The short for Microsoft Visual Basic Scripting Edition, the short for this is VB script, brings active scripting. Active scripting means Active scripting means the programs which can run within or work with HTML. Those are known as active scripting. The programs which can be used with HTML are known as active scripting. The term active scripting means this. The programs which can be used with HTML are known as active scripting. So VB-Script brings active scripting because VB-Script can be used within the HTML program to a wide variety of environments. So what are these environments? Web client scripting. The term mentioned here is web client scripting, means the scripting, the HTML code which we type in Notepad and run it with Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. That is done at the client side, client machine. So that is web client scripting. In Microsoft Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, you can say that is web client scripting. This is one of the environment, web client scripting in Microsoft Internet Explorer, and here it is web server scripting in Microsoft Internet Information Services. In short, it is known as IIS. This Internet Information Service is an application, or you can say a software. Application is nothing but a software IIS is an application. See, when we develop a web page and we want the users over the internet to access my web page, for that I'll have to configure my web page on a public web server so that the users over the internet can access my website. So for that, IIS, which is available with Windows operating system, provides this application IIS, which helps to configure our web page on the public web server, which is provided by Microsoft. So I hope what I'm trying to say is clear to you. What is IIS? That is known as web hosting. When I want to host a web over the internet, this is the procedure. So web server scripting means the web page which is stored on the web server. There, if I am able to do the scripting, there if I am able to add some scripting codes, is known as web server scripting in Microsoft Internet Information Service. So I hope the terms which I mentioned here, web client scripting and web server scripting in Microsoft Internet Information Service, it's clear to you. So VBScript brings active scripting to a wide variety of environments like web client scripting in Microsoft Internet Explorer and web server scripting in Microsoft Internet Information Service. Now next, easy to use and learn. VBScript is easy to use and learn. Why? Let us see. If you already know Visual Basic, Visual Basic which we have learned in 11th standard. So we do have some idea of what is Visual Basic or Visual Basic for application. Visual Basic can also be used with Microsoft applications like MS Excel. We can use Visual Basic in Excel also. So that is known as VBA, Visual Basic for applications, because Microsoft Excel is an application. There we can use Visual Basic. That's why the term VBA, Visual Basic for application. So if you are familiar with Visual Basic or VBA, VB script will be very familiar. Even if you do not know Visual Basic, once you learn VB script, you are on your way to programming with the whole family of Visual Basic languages. So Visual Basic is not only one language, there are multiple different uses of Visual Basic. So if you know one member of the family, one member of the Visual Basic family, then you will be familiar with other members of the Visual Basic language family. Okay, so VBScript is integrated with World Wide Web browsers like Internet Explorer, Google Chrome. They are integrated with World Wide Web browsers. They are integrated because when we code with HTML and when we run the HTML document in the web browser, it interprets it and shows the result accordingly. That's why VBScript is integrated with World Wide Web browsers. VBScript and Windows Script. So VBScript and Windows, if I'm using VBScript, then there has to be Windows Script. Windows Script is a technology which helps Internet Explorer to interpret the commands, the instructions written in VBScript. So if I'm using VBScript, to understand that VBScript by the Internet Explorer, it requires Windows Script. It's a technology which helps to read the VBScript commands. So VBScript and Windows Script can also be not only VBScript. See, by default, Windows Script can read VBScript also and JavaScript also. If you are using some other scripting language, so for that we require different engines. Okay, so Windows Script can also be used as a general scripting language in another applications. So what it is trying to say is VBScript can also be used as a general scripting language in another application, in other applications like system administrators applications. So the use of system admin, if you have heard of this position in some company. What is the role of system administrator is to check whether all the applications in the computer system are up to date, is there any network congestion in the PC, or is there any problem with the system. That is the role of system administrator. So for that, various softwares are used to manage the computer, which helps system administrator to admin the computer system. So in those software applications also, VBScript is used. In testing softwares also, there are tools available through which the software which we develop, the program which we develop, if I'm developing a program, okay, that needs to be tested first. After developing the program, I cannot directly publish or sell my software, my application to the customer. I cannot do that because there might be bugs in my code. So to test the code, there are multiple testing softwares available. So in those testing softwares also VBScript can be used. Okay, so that's what it means. VBScript can also be used as a general scripting language in other applications. Other applications just now I have explained you, like the softwares which are used by system administrators or testing softwares. Okay, then fine. Then here it is, VBScript talks to host applications. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. If the Internet Explorer has to understand the VBScript, Windows script should be there. So that's what it's written here. VBScript talks to host applications using Windows script. Host applications like the softwares which we were talking about. With Windows script, browsers and other host applications do not require special integration code for each scripting components, because the Windows script for VBScript and JavaScript, we do not require special language engines. If we want to use some other scripting language, that time we require different language engines. But when I'm talking about VBScript or JavaScript, it by default understands the VBScript and JavaScript. We don't require any different language engines. The add-ons which we do, if you have seen, we have add-ons in our Internet Explorer. Those add-ons are used to perform some special tasks. That's what, something related to that. So for VBScript, we do not require special integration code, because VBScript enables a host to compile the scripts. Okay, and this is somewhat related to the coding, obtain and call entry points. This we don't have to do in detail. It's somewhat related to coding, and manage the namespace available to the developer. With Windows script, language vendors can create standard language runtimes for scripting. That's not very important. Next, insert a script into HTML page. How to insert script in HTML page? Okay, a script in HTML is defined with script tag. To insert an script in the HTML page, we require script tag. Note that you will have to use the type attribute to specify the scripting language. So script is a tag and the attribute of script is type. Type is the attribute of script tag. Why we use type attribute? To specify the type of scripting language I am going to use, either VBScript or JavaScript. So type attribute is very important to determine which scripting language I am going to use. So here the example is given in the textbook. It goes the same way: HTML head, title, head, close, body. And if you want to insert a scripting language, then you have to use script tag, and within the script tag you need to use type attribute. And in type attribute you have to specify the type of scripting language you are going to use, text/JavaScript or text/VBScript that you will write. And this is the Windows function where document.write, it is going to simply write hello world in my HTML document. Script close, body close, HTML close. So I will show you this notepad. See, same code I have written here. Within the body tag I have used script tag, but as you can see I have used comment tags also here. Within the script tag, before writing the contents within the script tag, I have used comment tags. Comment tag, this I have told you what are comment tags. Comments tag, so this comments tag I have to use, I'll tell you why. Script close, body close, HTML close, and let us see the output. It's simply going to print and nothing much. It's only going to print whatever was written in document.write. That's it. So let's get back to here. The script above will produce this output. Simply going to print whatever is written in document.write. Now here in the next line, if you'll see what's written, a new browser will understand that the script should be executed even if comment tags around it, because this textbook is old. Here they have mentioned a new browser will understand. Now we have browsers which understand even if there are comment tags surrounded by comment tags, the content surrounded by comment tags. That's what it means. Even if browser understands the script tag, then whatever is written in comment tag will not consider it as comment, it will consider as the scripting language. Okay, next, various tags in VBScript. How there are different tags which can be used in VBScript, like no script tag. So what's the purpose of no script tag? In addition to hiding the script inside a comment, like the comments, how we had seen it here instead of hiding the script tag in comments, you can also add a non-script tag. So what's the purpose of non-script tag? No script tag is used to define an alternate text if a script is not executed. If so for some reason script is not able to get executed, here we will use no script tag to give some alternate text. This tag is used for browsers that recognize the script tag but does not support the script inside. So this browser will display the text inside the no script tag instead. However, if a browser supports the script inside the script tag, it will ignore the no script tag. Okay, so this is the script tag used. This is the type attribute of the script tag. Comments, within the comments we'll write the contents of the script tag, instructions of the script tag close, and we can use no script tag if the browser doesn't, and if browser understands the script tag but does not support the script inside it, that time the text which is written within the no script tag will be displayed. So we'll use no script tag. Your browser does not support VBScript and no script tag is closed. So I hope it's clear to you what is no script tag. Now in script tags, we know what is script tag, no script tag. This object, param and applet is not part of the script tag. I don't know why they have mentioned here. The purpose of object tag is to add multimedia files in the HTML document. For example, if I want to include a video file in my HTML document, that time we will use object tag. Or I want to include audio file in my HTML document, that time we will use object tag. And this param means parameters. Parameter is used with object tag. That is used to give parameters to the object tag. So this I don't think we have to do in detail. If required, I will definitely explain you in detail object and param tag, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, and this applet is obsolete. Applet is no longer used because we know HTML is an evolving language, so applet tag is not supported by HTML now. Instead, object tag is used. So the purpose of applet tag was the same, the purpose of object tag. Next, the script tag. VB script code is written within paired script tags that we have seen here. The VB script is written within the paired script tag and script tag closed. For example, this code, there is some mistake in this code, so we will not follow this example. There is some mistake in the code. Okay, we'll see some other example. The example which we just now saw. Beginning and ending script tags surround the code. Of course, the beginning and end of the tag surrounds the code. The language attribute indicates the scripting language. Language is equal to VB script. Either you can use type attribute or you can use language attribute to specify the type of scripting language which you are going to use. Okay, so either you use type attribute or you use language attribute. Here we had learned type attribute, if you remember. Oh God. See, here we had used type attribute to specify the scripting language which we are going to use. Or instead of type, we can use language attribute to specify the scripting language which we are going to use. See. Okay, now you must specify the language because browsers can use other scripting languages also. Now here the function it's talking about, can deliver function, it's not working. But as you can see here, can deliver function, this can deliver function is embedded in comment tags. This comment tags, I have explained you why comment tags are used. This prevents browsers that don't understand the script tag from displaying the code. Okay, I hope I don't have to explain this. You can use script blocks anywhere in an HTML page. You can put them in both the body and head sections. So the script tag can be used in head section also, in head tag also, and it can also be used in body tag also. So I'll explain the code to you first. We'll see the example. First thing we will see uh, this one. I have already shown you this example. Again, I am just revising it. HTML head title, and this is the title of the web page. Head close, body close, center tag, you know, to align the contents to the center. Okay. H1 tag also, you know, our first glance at the contents. I'm not explaining you what is H1 tag. Our first client side code. And here we have used input tag. Input tag is used to show the button in the HTML document. So when I'm using input tag, this input tag will have type attribute. This will have type attribute is equal to button, because the input type which I want is button. That's why type is equal to button. Okay, before explaining this code, I will show you the output first. See, this is the output of this HTML code. See, our first client-side code is written here. Our first client-side code. It's written here, our first client-side code, which is used in H1 tag. And for button, for this button, I have used input tag. And for input tag, there is a type attribute which will give you the value as button, because the input type is button. And then we have used name attribute. Name is equal to btn hello. If you remember Visual Basic 11th standard, when we used to drag and drop the button on the form, we used to go to the properties window. In the properties window, there used to be a name property which uniquely identifies the specific button. What if I have used multiple buttons in the Visual Basic form? How will I uniquely identify them? By using the name property. So here in VB script also, there is an attribute name is equal to btn hello, because this name is going to uniquely identify this button. Value, the value which I want to show over the button is say hello. Fine. And input tag is closed. This is also how we can close the input tag. In the last we can have the forward slash. So this means the closing of the input tag. Then I want to, this was just used to insert a button in the HTML document. Now script tag. I'm just repeating this. This I have explained before, this HTML code. Script tag, to insert script within the HTML document. And we will use either the type attribute or the language attribute to specify the type of scripting language which I am going to use. So I have used language attribute here is equal to VB script. So the HTML, the web browser will come to know which kind of script language I am using. I am using VB script. Sub means subroutine. If you remember the Visual Basic, when we double click on the button, there we used to see sub. Sub means subroutine. Subroutine means the function. Function is starting from here. This is BTN Hello. As you remember, BTN Hello is the name of the button. So this is talking about this button. This uniquely identifies this button. BTN Hello underscore on click. If you can relate it with the Visual Basic in 11th standard which we had learned, it will be clear to you. On click means on click event, on click function. That means on clicking, some action should happen. On click event, events which we had learned in 11th standard. That's what. When I click, that means it is an on click event. So when I click on the button, something should happen. That I have specified here, alert function. This alert function is the inbuilt Windows function. What is this going to do? It's going to help pop up the message box in which hello world would be written, and end sub. That means end of the subroutine, end of this function. Okay. Then script tag is closed, center tag is closed. That's why this entire thing is in the center, because of the center tag. Here center tag I had used, and here I have closed the center tag, body tag closed, HTML tag closed. So what I had told you is when I click on this, one alert window should open, but it's not opening. As I had told you, it's obsolete now. This was used only in Internet Explorer. That too, Internet Explorer versions below Internet Explorer 11. In those, it was supported, and I have explained you how you can see the output for this in Internet Explorer. I'll just repeat it in 2 minutes and I'll wind up. What I'll do, I'll open this with Internet Explorer. Open with Internet Explorer. Let it open. Allow blocked contents. And you can go to the settings. You can go to the developer tools. Select emulation, and in documentation mode go below 11, or I'll select 9. So this is an simulation or emulation of Internet Explorer 9, though it is higher version. This is Internet Explorer 11, but I can come down to version 9 also. So let us see if it's working. See, there's a message window where it is popping up hello world. Okay, so this was an example of script tag inside the body tag. See, here we had used this script tag. This is the body tag, and the script tag is used within the body tag. We can also use the script tag in head section, which we will see in next lecture. So if you'll see, fine. So we'll continue in the next lecture. So for today, we will stop here. So for today, we will stop here and we'll continue in the next lecture.